don't understand why you're 40 years old playing this game still. So.
Well, I mean, what game do you think you're going to be playing when you're 40? When do you think you're going to stop playing games? What's the age? What's the cutoff age?
When you're out of high school and college.
You're a high school kid?
Yeah, I'm out of high school. Yeah.
How old are you?
Why does it matter?
Well, I mean, you foresee yourself in the future quitting something you love, like video games? Do you not love video games? You just cruise through it.
I mean, I think it's a little bit of a waste of time when you're that old. But.
Well, how do you know? You're not old yet. I mean, I can think of probably reasons that video games would be a waste of time for a high school kid, too. Do you have a 4.0? Are you in honor classes to get more than a 4.0?
No, but...
You know what I'm saying? There's more things you could be doing to improve your life than playing video games, too, right?
Yeah, you can study and not play games.
Hey, just recreation, man. Having fun. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right, then.
All right, hello everybody, and welcome to Honey Badger Arcade. Today's Melee May Tekken 7. Some of you guys are probably asking, why are you going to play Tekken 7? Well, I actually like it quite a bit. It's a really good Tekken game. I think I have a couple of favorites, and I want to say like 5, Dark Resurrection, 7, they're way up there. But actually, all the Tekken games are great. And I didn't get Tekken Tag 2. I never played that one. I guess that was a good one as well. I think Tekken Tag is a great series, but maybe a little bit different. But with the Tekken 8 being out there in the ether, which I haven't really played at all, I think I may have played a demo or something once. I decided that I'm gonna go ahead and play Tekken 7 because I think it deserves a little bit of a revisit. I think it's a solid game. The one thing that I guess some people don't like about Tekken 7 is that there are these kind of like, you could say ultimate attacks, but they're good to a degree, but if you're really good at the game, it's one of those mechanics you don't even need to dominate. I think it's there to, there's all these like new mechanics that get introduced to old fighting franchises, which I think the express purpose of it, or the goal, is to get more casual people interested, because a lot of these games, they have a pretty steep learning curve. Tekken is not different. And so it's like, well, how do we get more people to play? Because as more and more Tekken sequels get released, or sequels in any franchise, the mechanics become more and more difficult for new people to get into, because you have like, the characters haven't changed much, right? So if you've been playing Tekken since the first one, then when a new one comes out, they usually add moves to each of the characters, but the same roster, most of the same characters from the roster are still there. So if you were good with, martial law in the first Tekken, then you're going to be really good with martial law in the 7th Tekken. You're going to be like amazing with it, right? So it's like, well, how do you get new people involved? And I think that's why they added the ultimate attacks, but they're not really broken or anything. They're just kind of like an easy way to do, a decent amount of damage when your health is low. It's sort of like a desperation move, like the old Fatal Fury games, which basically had a similar system for that. When you're about to die, you can do what they called a desperation move in Fatal Fury. I think it was like Fatal Fury 2 on, and then you got into games that introduced a meter, like the very first game that I can remember that had that was Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, which introduced the super meter. And I don't have a problem with that stuff at all. But anyway, so I'm going to be playing Tekken 7 for a little bit. I haven't played this in a while. I like this series quite a bit, although I think with most fighting games, like, if your roster isn't good, that's like the biggest problem you're gonna run into. It's like your biggest obstacle, because it's completely character focused, right? And so you have to have really good characters in your roster. And I don't just mean play well, but like really interesting characters. And in fighting games, me personally, I like to see fighting styles, like different kinds of martial arts, represented with some degree of authenticity. And I think that Tekken has been largely good about that. Master Goa says, I love Tekken because most of the moves are motion capture. Yeah, like Soul Calibur is like that too. So, and especially in the later ones, because like the early, I think the first game, Namco had not a lot of budget for that, and so there wasn't much in the way of motion capture. But I think that changed probably by the time Tekken 3 came out. I think that was when they first introduced Eddie Gordo. I don't like the modern anime characters like Lars and Elisa. Yeah. So let's get into it. So again, if anybody has Tekken for PlayStation 4 and they want to play against me, let me know and I'll we'll try. I've never played this online. I've only ever played it offline. So I'll do arcade battle, I guess. There's just like a limited number of levels to it. I played the crap out of this game like when it first came out. So I think you can see that here, and I made custom costumes and everything. So you can see, well, I haven't played all the characters, but you can see the ones I really got into. Kunimitsu, I got Tekken God Prime. You can see like my rank up the upper left corner. Ganryu, I haven't played much of. Zafina, no. Julia Chang, I do like her. I did like playing her. I got into Marduk a little bit. Anna, but like, and Geese. Yeah, I played the shit out of Geese. So this game was the first Tekken game that has crossover characters, kind of like, to, I guess, to create more interest. If I remember correctly, this is the first Tekken game to do that. The first game to do that was probably Soul Calibur 2, which had like different exclusives depending on the console. Like if you had the Xbox, you got Spawn, which kind of sucked as a character, honestly. If you had the Nintendo GameCube, you got Link, and if you had the PlayStation, you got Heihachi. I had the PlayStation 1. I thought the idea of a guy with no weapons kicking the shit out of everybody in Soul Calibur would be hilarious, so I welcomed it. I love Heihachi. So yeah, Geese is obviously a crossover from Fatal Fury and not badly represented. Master Goa says, eye lasers and such are obviously fake, but non-magical moves are motion capture. Yeah. Eliza is a character made for the game, like a succubus character. I don't know what Namco was thinking. It's not a bad character, but some of these are ill-fitting. I wouldn't consider it a bad design, though. I'll tell you the ones I'm not crazy about. Noctis is from Final Fantasy 15. I tried to play him. It's just not really for me. A little bit too boy bandy. And then there's Negan from Walking Dead. This is like how you date yourself when you like put characters in that are so like relevant, in the moment. So like The Walking Dead was really popular. Negan was like everywhere. So they're like, let's put him in the game. I don't know. Like I'm not a big fan of that. So. But like these aren't bad designs. It's just that some of the choices in terms of who to include in the roster, I think, are not the strongest. So I wouldn't have put Negan in there from Walking Dead. I think it's a really weird, out of place thing. Noctis is a little bit too magical for me. Yeah, guest characters in fighting games have become like MCU member berries. Yeah, I mean I like Geese though. I think Geese is my favorite guest character in this game. Because I think the Fatal Fury series, which I will be doing probably a spotlight or something on at least one Fatal Fury game. I also have King of Fighters, which I treat as a completely different franchise. But yeah, I love Geese. Okay, so which are the oh, and Akuma. I forgot that Akuma's in here as well, which is interesting because Akuma, I think that originally, okay, so like Capcom made a game that I'm gonna definitely play this month called Street Fighter Cross Tekken. And when Capcom announced that they were doing Street Fighter Cross Tekken, the agreement, or at least at the time, the idea was that Namco was also going to do a Tekken Cross Street Fighter game where they were going to bring in a bunch of Street Fighter characters but have them play with Tekken mechanics, because the mechanics for Tekken and the mechanics for Street Fighter are very different. Street Fighter is more of a 2D playing game where it involves things like pokes and combos that involve cancellation, like canceling attacks into other attacks into special moves, and there's usually meter management and stuff like that. Not that it's bad, but that's like the Street Fighter system is very different. The Tekken system is almost like it wasn't the first to do it. I would say that's probably Virtua Fighter, but it was in the same boat where it was more about what people call dial-a-combo, where it's like you press the buttons in a certain order combined with a certain direction, and you get different combos. And the idea was to try to, win the mind game in terms of like changing up whether they should be blocking high, blocking low, or just dodging altogether, or countering. Like, it was a different system in terms of like how it played. And I guess Namco never really got to make the game. I don't know what happened with that. I can probably ask my AI Chun-Li to tell me, but I don't know whatever happened with that. But it looks like they just dropped it. But they did get about as far as implementing Akuma into Tekken 7, and that's basically as close as it got to that at this point. Master Goa says Tekken 7 was great because they brought in Akuma to kill off Heihachi, which didn't work, by the way. Master Goa says, sadly, they didn't let him die. It's sad because he isn't needed. His dad, Jinpachi, is still alive, I believe. Yeah, but Heihachi is iconic, though. He's more iconic than Jinpachi, in my opinion. I like Jinpachi. That's like, he's probably my favorite boss, and I don't like the Tekken bosses. They're all cheap, but he's my favorite of them because he feels the most relevant. Like, he fits in better than, say, I forget the boss from the Tekken boss that looks like a giant like ice pterodactyl or whatever it was. I don't remember the name of that one. Oh, I like Ogre too. Ogre was a good boss as well. But like the Tekken bosses are kind of all over the place. One of the things that I will say about Tekken, while I'm talking about the history of Tekken, is no, it wasn't Ogre. I forget what it's called. It was from Tekken 6. But one of the things I will say about Tekken that I think was, at least in the first few games, which made it really stand out, was that they were actually moving the story. Like, they were taking that seriously. Like, in most fighting games, the story is just like an excuse to have the tournament. Like, they need the tournament to happen because we have to get to the gameplay. So they kind of construct a story, of everybody, all these people are come from different places and are coming together at this thing for this reason, right? Sometimes it's really overt, like with the King of Fighters, where they go, oh, King of Fighters tournament's coming. Rugal's sending out invitations. Everybody has to show up. Sometimes they wrap it up in a slightly different way, like Soul Calibur is a bunch of people on a journey to find the Soul Edge for different reasons, or maybe they're on like a quest of revenge or something, and they're coming across people in their path. But with Tekken, at least the first 3 or 4 games, you could see like where the story was going. Because in the very first game, the protagonist was Kazuya Mishima, and he had to beat his father, and because his father threw him off a cliff when he was a kid. And in the first game, when you win the game with Kazuya, it's assumed that the second game, Tekken 2, operates under the presumption that Kazuya won the first game. Like, his ending is the canon ending, and then he throws Heihachi off of the cliff in the second one, and so Kazuya becomes the final boss of Tekken 2. And I think Heihachi can be unlocked, or he's a playable character. I forget, but he's like one of the characters you can play. And I think at the end of Tekken 2, Heihachi throws Kazuya into a volcano. And then in Tekken 3, they did this thing where it was like, I want to say like 17 years past or something like that. They tell you like, okay, this is 17 years later. Heihachi is older, and some of the characters like Nina Williams, she didn't age because she was like, in stasis or something, but most of the other characters aged, and that's when they introduced Jin Kazama, who was the son of Kazuya Mishima and Jun Kazama from Tekken 2. And so like they did a really good job of like, sort of evolving a story where you saw the characters growing. And I think the idea was to abandon characters that died off or whatever, but somewhere along the way, because of the nature of video games, people, especially with fighting games, people don't want to like their favorite characters to go away. So they just needed them to stick around. I remember in Tekken 3, they changed so much of the roster around. They added Eddie Gordo. They brought in Hwoarang, who wasn't in the first 2 games. I think there was a character named Baek, but he was like Hwoarang's teacher, and he was an unlockable character. And then they brought in Hwoarang, and then they brought you know, Baiken is like a Baek Dosan, I think his name is. He was a character that one of my friends liked to play. And so like, yeah, they had this new, they were trying to keep the thing changing. And then Tekken 4 came out and they brought back Lee Chaolan and Kazuya Mishima again. And they were actually working on the story. And I like what they were doing. But it was also one of those things where, you know, like, how do you can't keep doing it only because you're gonna have people that are like, where's my favorite character, and they're not in there anymore, like Heihachi, for example, or Kazuya. I think Kazuya was not in Tekken 3, and Kazuya was one of my main characters to play as. And some other characters they found other ways, like Yoshimitsu is like always somebody different. It's more like a title, and so you have different that's why Yoshimitsu's in Soul Calibur as well. Although he plays mostly the same, but he's a little bit different. And you have, I think like Jack is like, you know, constantly getting upgrades because he's a robot. So that one is fine. Lee Chaolan doesn't appear to age, even though there's nothing that says that, you know, he's got some like youth formula or anything like that. So they're just like, I think that they had something special for a while there. I thought was really cool. But, and again, I'm not saying they have completely abandoned it, but I think that they've kind of like, sort of, they kind of said, you know, let's just make the fighting games so that people can play the game. Which is probably why they ultimately decided to bring Heihachi back. Because it's like, it's difficult, because like, do you want to tell a story, or do you want to just like have the roster with all the characters people like in it? And I think that's where the conflict comes in. But anyway, I'm getting way off base. So let's look at the designs that I'm not crazy about. Okay, Master Raven. I mean, I liked Raven. This one's okay. Not my favorite. I didn't really play Raven anyway. It was just like another ninja, you know? Miguel, I wanted more for this character. I think he's just kind of a brute. I don't know what his fighting style is, except he's just like a tall, brutish guy. Bob is hilarious. I'm not hating on him at all. I do like Bob. I think he's pretty great. Master, that's so Raven. Let me see. So most of these are good designs. Josie is a really good one. I really enjoy her quite a bit. She's like a different kind of, I guess you could say a kickboxer or something. But I like the way she turned out. I can't remember who she's kind of like the evolution of. But this is not a bad character. And very cute too. Katarina, I didn't like either. She's just like, I don't know. Like I can't see any style there. She's just like secret agent woman with long ass legs. So not crazy about it. Jin, I don't play him, but this guy, I loved him. And when I saw him in Tekken 4, that was when he started wearing the hoodie. That was the most badass change I've ever seen for a character. Because before, in Tekken 3, Jin basically played like Jun Kazama, with a little bit of Kazuya moves. He was like a bit of a hybrid of Kazuya Mishima and Jun Kazama. But when he came out in Tekken 4 and he was doing his own thing, I was like, dude, that's badass. Jin is a good character. I like him. Devil Jin, I never cared for these kinds of boss characters. Claudio is another one of these weird magic characters. I don't think this is a strong design, although he is a bit based on, if you guys don't know this, but there is inspiration from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for Claudio. He's sort of inspired by Jonathan Joestar, which is why he does he's like Italian, so there's a bit of a mix-up, right? He's like an Italian guy and he does some like ripple attacks, so and that's kind of interesting. Gigas is stupid. I hate this character. I just don't care for this at all. Asuka's good. Alisa's okay, not my favorite. Leo's good. He's got a cool fighting style. Feng is one of my favorites. This is like the man. I love this character. This is what this guy. So some of my favorites. Let me see who else. I don't like Lars either. Again, yeah, it's kind of like a weird anime design. I just didn't, and I don't know. Again, I like knowing what the fighting style is. Lily's okay. Lucky Chloe is, you know, I mean, whatever. You gotta have like cutesy character, I guess. Kazumi Mishima, who's Heihachi's wife. First of all, I don't know how Heihachi manages to score dimes like this. I guess it's the status. You know, if you own your own Zaibatsu, you're gonna pick up the ladies. I hate Elisa. She opened the door to anime characters. Yeah, I think there was. But you know what? I think the guy Harada, I think his name is. He's sort of like the character designer for Street Fighter, who also introduced some cringy designs. Starting with Street Fighter 3, in my opinion, like 12 and Q and Oro, and I didn't care for any of those characters. But anyway, Lydia's cool, a solid one. Fahkumram, I can't pronounce it. This guy's awesome though. So there's some really, like, Leroy Smith is really good too. There's some really strong characters that worked out really well, but there's a couple of cringy anime ones. So Harada is a piece of shit. He's an arrogant liar. Oh, okay. Claudio is a JoJo character. Yes, he is. But I don't think that's a good fit for this. So Master Goa says, please find and watch the Tekken Tag 2 Wang's ending. I don't have super chat money at the moment, but I will next time I catch you if you do it. It's really funny. Tekken Tag. Okay, I liked Wang Jinrei. That was the guy you're talking about. All the Kung Fu characters I tried to play. The only one I didn't play was Lei Wulong, only because he's like awesome character, really cool. But I didn't play him because I had a friend who mained him, and so I would, out of respect, me and my friends did this thing where out of respect we won't play each other's mains. We would just stay in our own lane, and so he would play Lei Wulong. It was a lot of fun fighting against him too. Well, I would usually play Feng Wei or Li Chaolan, who also, you know, had a really great evolution. Okay, but anyway, I gotta find a character. So let's play Heihachi. Okay, so this one of the things that's kind of neat about Tekken is the custom characters you can make. I kind of dig the tiger trench coat thing and this one. These are all the presets. But I also had I made the customs before they introduced it as sort of like a standard thing. So there's like, you can play young Heihachi if you wanted to there. But let's do, I think I'm just gonna go like old school with the black karate suit.
Heihachi Mishima.
I haven't played this in a long time, so Lei is very involved. Yeah, he's hard to play. He's hard to play. Another thing that I really liked about Tekken was that they would only, at least of the first few games, they would only add to the game. There'd be more characters, more moves, more stages, more music, like more of everything every time they made a new game. But that's kind of, I think that's kind of dropped off in the time of, you know, DLC and whatnot. You guys recognize the voice actor for Heihachi there?
Round 1. Fight. KO.
Old Joseph Joestar, yeah.
Fight.
Yes, it's Joseph's VA. Not only that though, he was this guy is a very famous this guy's a very famous voice actor that's done a lot of stuff.
KO.
Oh, that was stupid.
Round 3.
He used to have this big punch, the palm, that one. Yeah, he still does that. But now it's like a palm strike and it doesn't knock him back as far. Whoop. Power bomb. Classic. I like the his super noogie too. Is that, yeah. So the voice actor for Heihachi, if you guys don't know, this is actually really weird, right? The first few Tekken games, I want to say right up until maybe Tekken 5 or this one, I can't remember which, it might be 6, was this guy who, his name was Daisuke Gori. He did the voice of Mr. Satan from the Japanese Dragon Ball Z. He did voices for Fist of the North Star. He did voices for he was a very, very popular voice actor in anime. He had that really deep guttural voice, right? And he died But he also did the voice. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this anime called Sakigake Otokojuku. It was never really brought to the States, but it was like a take this, Miguel. Take it. Take it. Whoa! Oh.
KO.
Stomped his ass.
Round 2. Fight.
I used to be good at this, much better at this. Traditional Japanese power bomb. Yeah.
Fight.
That's another favorite of mine right there. When you're like, whoa, oh shit. When I play Street Fighter Cross Tekken, I put together the team of Bison and Heihachi. Fucking brutal. I haven't played it in a long time, but I'm definitely gonna stream it. Bison and Heihachi, or Steve Fox and I think Dudley is in it. Steve Fox and Dudley. I'm not good with them, but I like the idea of that combo. Love Heihachi's stomps, yeah. So anyway, the guy who did the voice, Gory, he died, right? And then like they replaced him with this guy who does the voice for Joseph Joestar. And he died too. I don't know if you guys knew that. His name was Ishizuka Unsho, and he was known for doing Joseph Joestar. He did voices for like One Piece, Naruto, stuff like that, and he was the substitute. He also voiced Mr. Tatan after the first guy died. He was sort of similar in terms of his
Perfect.
Dude just rushed him.
Round 2.
You Marduk.
Fight.
That music though. Do you hear it? I ain't playing, bitch. Oh.
KO. Round 3.
Hi, Brian Cruz. Who's? Is that a slap in the face? Get out of here. I told you I want my... Oh.
KO. You win.
Spoiler, Wang's Tag 2 ending has characters talking about when they died in the series. Oh, that's funny. Dude, I already got to Heihachi. This is like the boss, right? Mishima curse transcends Vidya. Yeah. So yeah, the voice actor that did Heihachi passed away, and then the voice actor that replaced him also passed away from cancer. And I don't know if they have somebody. They must have somebody else now because they brought Heihachi back for Tekken 8. But I thought that maybe they were just gonna rehash the old voices, but they got a new guy to do it.
Round 1.
So
Fight.
noogie. Oh shit, get out of there. Oh, I forgot about that. But still. Short and no rival battles, yeah.
Fight.
I ended up playing the I ended up playing a lot of the treasure battle. It was like that one goes on forever, so. Oh,
KO.
get out of here.
Round 3. Fight. Perfect.
Nigga,
You
cheat.
win.
There should be an Akuma fight after this, and then that'll be it, I think. Yeah. Still don't want. Yeah. No, I don't. I mean, like whatever. But I think there could have been better characters there. Funny thing is, in a series about terrible fathers, it's revealed Heihachi was a good dad until his wife tried to kill him. Kazuya even got the devil gene from her. Yeah. They did a pretty good job of making the model look just like Akuma. I wonder if they just took the one from Street Fighter 4 and gave it like the Tekken coat of paint.
Round 1. Fight.
But bro, I don't care who you are. Oh. Woo! Okay.
KO.
Right in the chest.
Round 2. Fight.
KO. Don't you know? You gotta be careful when people are laying down in Tekken. Oh, that's right. That was his Tekken combo. I thought I would try, but I knew that wouldn't work. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit!
You win.
Yes, I'm doomed. I've played enough Tekken that I'm beyond saving. I can live with Tekken cursing me. If your cancer cells are wave dashing, then you know why. Alright.
Game over.
Yeah, I mean, like, I could do Treasure Battle, but it's pretty tough right now because I'm so far along. Kawaii says, Shin Akuma? No, just regular Akuma, I think. Welcome to the show, though. Maybe, can I, like... Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I don't know if there's still people online, but I didn't want to go online. Because I'm probably going to be freaking terrible at it. Let's see. I wonder, maybe I need to like raise the difficulty. Yeah. That's what my problem is. Ultra hard. Let's do very hard because it's been a while. So I just don't remember much. That's probably why that was so easy for me though. I don't know why it was. Maybe I was showing, I think I was showing somebody how to play. All right.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
Let me see. I think a lot of people got back to Tekken 7 after Tekken 8 turned out to be spammy garbage. Maybe. I love Tekken 7, but I did get into Lydia a little bit, but I want to play this guy. So Fahkumram, Fahkumram,
Get ready
is
for the next
a
battle.
Thai boxer, and like that's what I love. I like the authenticity, like the Thai box. Although I don't think I've ever seen a Thai dude as hard and as big as this dude. But other than that, other than him looking like a fucking MS-13 giant, but he is fun. If I just haven't played in a while, I can't remember exactly what he does or how he plays. So we'll see. Baki the Grappler, genetic freak. Yeah, maybe that's what it's inspired by. He does look like that.
มีเหตุผลที่ต้องสู้หรือเปล่า
I like that they speak their languages too. Except Lars, for some reason, speaks Japanese despite being like Swedish or something.
KO. Round 2. Fight. KO.
Shit up.
Round 3. Fight.
Dude, just roughs him up. Just roughs him up.
You win.
Why?
สู้ต่ออีกเหรอ
Are there any heroes in this in this game series? Is everybody evil? Almost. Except for like Lin Xiao Yu and maybe I think that's it. I don't know. Like everybody is just like angry. Marduk. Not a bad character. Not a bad character. He was I think Marduk's first appearance was 4. And that was when the whole like MMA thing was really popular. King, I can play King. I used to be like really good with King. Really good. Like I could do all of the throw combos. I mastered them all, but that was a long time ago. I would do like the rolling death cradle, all of that stuff. But I just kind of dig this character. And Leroy Smith too.
bury you
Round 1.
He's about as big as me, shit.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Basta. Basta.
KO. Round 3.
What is your all-time favorite Tekken character? That's a tough one. I think Heihachi's up there, but I like Kazuya a lot. But okay. Generally, I like the Kung Fu characters, so I think Lei Wulong is really well executed. I don't play him, but he is a really good one, in my opinion. I've been really into Feng Wei. He's also a really great character. There's a lot of good characters. I like Li Xiaolan. I generally like the Kung Fu characters, though. Gigas. This is not a good character. I don't like this guy at all. It's just stupid. Like, this is just not a good design. I don't know what they were thinking. Well, let's just like put a monster in the game. It's like, can we just Can you guys find? There's like plenty of like martial arts styles that haven't been explored, or at least could be explored in a new way. You know, my favorite is Dragunov. Oh yeah. He's good. I don't play him, but that's a solid character. Gigas is cool. He's like a biological Jack. Yeah, but then you already have Jack though. It's kind of redundant. And look at how small he is now. Like, just give me like a fucking badass, like, you know, Muay Thai guy. Okay, alright. And then on top of that, he's just kind of like busted. I love that too. That's really that was a nice touch.
Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight.
My tattoos are glowing. My scars are glowing.
KO.
Oh shit!
Round 4.
Short King Gigas.
Fight.
Oh, that's right. There's super armor attacks too.
You win.
Santos Kirk. I prefer karate and Muay Thai fighters in Tekken. Yeah, that Polish chick, the president of Poland that's in this game, she's a pretty solid karate character and doesn't play like the Mishimas. Like that's the thing, that you can like have a couple different, you know, variations on karate, like different forms. They did that in Street Fighter as well, right? Like, so you had like the Shotos, like Ken, Ryu, etc. And then they introduced a couple of characters that had a different kind of karate. I wouldn't count Dan. He's basically just a ripoff of the others. But I think it was Makoto is her name. And she's got a different... I forget the name of it, but she has a different karate. And it makes her play differently.
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight.
Damn.
KO.
Nope. No, sir.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, fuck it. Oh, shit. Oh, no.
KO.
All right, not bad.
Round
Not
4.
bad.
Fight.
No, you don't.
KO. You win.
It's a good character. Fahkumram. Fahkumram. How do you guys like the Repo beta so far? I like it. Lindsay is freaking hooked on it. I do traditional Shotokan karate. I'm second Q brown/black, close to black belt, and you're doing a phenomenal job. Keep the great work. Well, thank you, Santos, and really congratulations on your training. That's awesome. My favorite Tekken by far is 5. 5 Dark Resurrection. Yeah, that's up there. That's way up there. I like that one a lot. I guess I can, since the arcade mode is so short, I could play like multiple characters. This is okay. It gives me a chance to try some stuff. I haven't played in a while. Okay, let's go.
Round 1.
I don't know. I'm
Fight.
Oh. Ah, that freaking.
KO.
I shouldn't have done that.
Round 2. Fight. KO.
Nice, nice.
Round 3. Fight.
Let me look at his moves really quick, because I haven't played him in a while. So, left, right, Ban Qiang combination, Thunderstorm combination. Okay.
KO. Round 4. Fight. KO. Final round. Fight.
Oh. I was gonna grab your ass, motherfucker. I was gonna grab your ass.
You win.
That rear grab, though. Dealing against Akumas online was a nightmare. Yeah, I'm sure everybody wanted to be Akuma. I think Akuma's kind of like, he's a really overrated character in terms of popularity. I didn't understand it. All they did was, in Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, they just took a Ryu, made him broken, and changed like what he looks like, the colors and the face a little bit. And everybody was like losing their mind. I mean, it evolved in a way that made it more interesting over time. Like I think in the Alpha series, they gave him like the beads, but and then like in Street Fighter 3, Third Strike, they gave him like ropes on his arms instead of like the wraps or whatever, instead of like the gloves. But I don't know. Like I think the character is generally overrated. In my opinion, as far as the design, it's a little bit lazy. I did like the way that he played in Super Street Fighter 4, but I prefer Gouken. I thought, I mean, maybe you could argue that it wasn't a great idea to bring him back or put him in the game, but I like Gouken a lot in those games. I think it was really cool. It reminds me of Kenshiro's master from the Fist of North Star, so maybe I'm biased. Do you play other fighting games like Street Fighter? Yes.
Tournament 7.
Street Fighter, for sure. That was like my shit back in the day. I don't play the new Street Fighter because I don't like it. I stopped after Super Street Fighter 4, which I still like. I think that's a great game, but I didn't get into. I tried to get into 5. Didn't like where they were going with it. Didn't like the way they handled the release of that one, and I didn't even bother with 6. I'm just like, if the roster looks good, I'll take interest, but the roster is everything, in my opinion. Okay, let's try Leroy Smith. If it should let you earn being OP, since later maps have an unfair amount of enemies to the point that grabbing is often your only viable option. Oh, love that the new repo map makes a shit on modern art. Yeah, I like that too. Quite literally in the case of the golden turd. Absolutely. I love that as well. All right, let's do Leroy Smith.
Leroy Smith.
I haven't played this guy in a long time. I did get into him for a while because I like the way, essentially his style is, why am I forgetting what it is? It's the one from Ip Man. So. And why they decide to be, it should be like a black pimp, I don't know, but I love it anyway. It's got a blaxploitation vibe to it. Time to take out the trash. That's what I think he's gonna say. Time to take out the trash.
Time to take out the trash.
The trash. He almost made a D sound. The trash.
Fight.
My goodness. What? Huaron kicked my ass.
Round
Leroy
2.
listens to Wu-Tang.
Fight.
Well, no, you don't. Fucking Wang, man.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
I don't know. I forgot what that does. It's been a while.
KO.
What was that?
Round 4. Fight. KO.
I think they want to do another old master, but they just thought it'd be funny if he was black. So that, I think that's why they did that.
You win.
He also has a one-time per round move where he pulls his like walking stick out and beats her ass with it, with his pimp cane. But I forget how to do that. You can only do it once. He also has a move where he like calls his dog and the pit bull runs you over. But I don't remember how to do that either. I think it's a taunt. It might be one of those silly things. We was kung fu and shit. Yes. So Santos, what games do you play besides that? I play right now. I mean, I haven't really been playing a lot of fighting games because I don't have anybody to play with. But I used to, like back home, I used to play a lot of Street Fighter, especially. But I was into King of Fighters. I was into Marvel vs. Capcom. I was into SNK versus Capcom versus SNK. I'm going to be streaming that. So if you're interested in fighting games, you should subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be playing a lot of them this month. Oh, Raven. Okay, bitch. Okay, bitch. But where's my money, though? Oh. Uh-huh.
KO.
Told you. I told you.
Round 2. Fight.
That's like his 1-inch punch and shit. That's a high attack, so you can just duck it. Oh, bitch!
Round 3. Fight.
Woo, bitch! You saw that?
Round 4. Fight. KO. You win.
I'm gonna get my motherfucking money. I'm gonna get my money. Come on, sugar. I think that's the name of his dog.
Ready for the next battle.
He's a dog lover, so it's automatically based. Although I'm not really a big fan of pit bulls. But they're okay. I think I like Repo a lot. Anybody who has it, you know, hit me up. We'll try to play it sometime. I mean, I play with Rick Gabriel and Lindsay, and I have some people that I play with. But yeah, it's dope. They are doing some reworks right now, I guess, for some things. Specifically the overcharge thing from the beta. Armor King.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh shit.
This is gonna hurt.
Fuck it. I'm gonna hurt him.
You're done.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Oh. Oh. No, you don't.
KO. Round 3.
Hey,
Fight.
KC Polnar. Nope. Armor King is a bitch, man.
KO.
He hits really hard.
You win.
You're
Yo.
going out with nothing to show for it.
Yeah, 9 p.m. in the US is 3 a.m. in Norway. Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate. There's a guy that I play Marvel Rivals with. I played him with him like twice, and he's on Australian time. It's like extremely rare. So I don't know if that means he's up really early, because I do it in the morning. I think it's like he's up really late. Or it depends on how you look at it. Yeah.
Round one. Fight. KO.
Sweet.
Round two. Fight.
Oh, shit. No, you don't.
KO. Round three. Fight.
Oh.
This is gonna hurt.
Might as well finish him off. Oop.
You're done.
You win.
Wing Chun, that's the style I was trying to remember. It's Wing Chun. Oh shit! Kazumi! He's gonna beat my ass. So it's not Akuma this time? Or I think it's random. There's like Devil Kazuya as a boss, Devil Jin as a boss, Kazumi. But Heihachi's like the boss before the final boss. So it could be Kazumi, Devil Kazuya, Devil Jin, or Akuma, I think. I don't know, I don't remember. Black on Asian violence. Yeah, stop Asian hate. This character is so fucking broken. Is she gonna turn to like a demon or whatever? It's she's so annoying. Like the demon form. It's been a while, but yeah, and she uses the tiger. It's fucking annoying, man. Oh shit.
Round two. Fight. KO.
Tigers coming out of portals. What kind of bullshit is that?
Fight.
This is gonna hurt.
I'm probably not even gonna hit her with this. Oh, I did, but it's not gonna kill her.
You're done.
You lose.
Did I miss my chance to continue? No, I can continue. Okay. I wish Norway wasn't so far apart time-wise. Yeah. Wait, Norway is what's the difference if the UK is like 5 hours? What's Norway? Is it like 8 hours? 7 hours? Sneed says, I haven't played a Tekken game since Tag Tournament 1. How's 7? Well, I like 7 a lot. I think that my favorite is still like probably 5 Dark Resurrection, but this one has some really great new characters, but also some pretty shitty ones. I like Leroy though. Nope. This is the only thing that people don't like about it is this. There is some super armor stuff, which I think is a good idea though. I don't remember. Pretty sure most of the characters have something. Did I get her? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Bitch. Oh yeah, now we really fight the fucking broken shit. So this is the thing about fighting games and final bosses. Namco is bad, but SNK is the worst. Like for final boss cheese and difficulty, but this is not gonna be fun for me. Because they have the unblockable lasers and tigers and fucking flames and shit. This is just some Japanese shit. But anyway, maybe there's some exploits I can do. I have to like be on her ass is what it is. Like, she's gonna shoot lasers and shit. Oh shit! There it is. That's it. Just don't give her a chance to breathe.
KO.
Yeah, remember that shit? Remember that
Round
jumping
3.
cross shit?
Fight.
Oh. No, I know what you're doing. Ah.
This is gonna hurt.
I knew you were gonna do that. I think I got, man, maybe not. Maybe not. I think she might have too much health. Let's see.
You're done.
Yeah, there you go.
You win.
This is one thing I don't. Okay, so the thing I don't like about the arcade mode is that the way that these final bosses play, you kind of like are put in a position where you have to use your desperation moves, which I did to win, but I generally don't do it when I'm fighting other people. I mean, I let them do it, but I try not to do it because, well, I don't know. I don't think it's cheap or anything, but I think that it's sort of like, it starts feeling like a get out of jail free card a little bit. I love flashy finishes for fighting games though. So you aborted her unborn demon baby. I generally hate zoning characters in fighting games. Well, you're not gonna like playing Mista on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R, because that's kind of what he is. But I guess that makes sense. That is what he's supposed to be. Although I like Mista though. He's actually a lot of fun to play, and you can play Rushdown with him too. You're just like, actually, it might even be better in a lot of ways. You're just using the gun and Sex Pistols in the combos. All right, let's try another different character this time. So there's this new character that I didn't play much, Lydia. I could try her out so you guys can see her. She does karate. I like the authentic, like I said already a million times, the authentic characters. But this one is very cool. She's very cool. If I knew about this month's theme, I would have gotten some Steam games last month. I like to play Nidhogg 1 and 2 since they are simple and fun fighters. Yeah, so this is Lydia.
Lydia Sobieska.
Sobieska.
Get ready
Based
for the
Poland.
next battle.
And let me see. The rage drive is sort of like another way you can use your meter to do combos. That's another thing they do. That is, so it's sort of like for people who don't want to depend on the rage art. I think the rage art is basically a, you know, it's something for casuals, so they can feel like the character more, you know. Now I don't know how to play this character, so I'm gonna be mashing a bit because I haven't touched this character in a long time. Oh shit, Leroy doing his fucking atas.
Round 1. Fight. Great. Round 2. Fight.
Oh, there's the stick I was talking about. That's alright, you can do that. Oh! Whoa, nice.
Go, sugar.
Round
Least
3.
violent Slavic woman. I was gonna throw him, but
Go, sugar.
no. Nice try, though.
KO. Round 4. Fight. KO. You win.
Przesadziłam. Karetka już tu jedzie.
Oh yeah, she's one of the good ones. she's one of like the 2 or 3 characters that actually like are morally upstanding and decent. What's with all these Westerners using East Asian fighting styles? Are there any African martial arts in Tekken? No, I don't think so. Unless you consider Shaheen, who's like a Middle Eastern guy. Is that part of Africa? It might be Northern Africa. I can't remember. I don't think so. I don't think so. Lily.
Załatwię to jeszcze przed obiadem.
She's not just like the Polish character. She's the president of Poland. She's the karate champion president of Poland.
Fight. KO.
Woo! Dude,
Round
she's cool.
2.
I like this.
Fight.
Oh, that sweep always gets me. That sweep.
KO.
Oh.
Round 3. Fight. KO. Round 4. Fight.
no, no.
KO.
Oh, shit. Gonna be down the wire.
Final round. Fight.
Nope.
Great.
Oh, that was so close. I'm gonna look at the moves.
You lose.
Spams the same move ad nauseum and still wins somehow. I'm gonna look at
Get ready for the next battle.
I'm gonna look at my moves list with her so I can try to do something that looks cool. But I did play her a bit, like because I think she was the last character that was that was available. I think she was the last character they made available for DLC. Hi, Darium bin Saif. Hello, X Empires. Welcome to the stream. Playing Tekken 7. I like my character simple, you know, just haven't liked Soul Calibur since 4. Dead or Alive 5 and 6 are pretty good though. Look at the move list here. Okay. So cat foot stance, and she's got a bunch of I love this stuff. Tekken does this really well, where characters have stances and you can do stuff from the stances. So Magpie, let me just look at some basic stuff. So cat foot stance 2, and then there's like different stuff from that. Oh my god, she's so complex. Yeah. Okay. Dial a combo. All right. Whoop.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Oh, fuck it off. Dude, that super armor though.
To robię dla swojego kraju. No dobra.
Great. Round 3. Fight.
Okay.
Muszę wygrać w imię wszystkich Polaków.
Of course she's complex, she's a woman. They come with 3 phone books worth of manual. Super armor on a 50-kilogram woman. Lydia Styles, political lesbian. Well, she's Polish though, but yeah, maybe. It's something about Slavic women, I don't know. Like, still looks, oh shit, this guy. This guy looks like he basically chews like nails, like they're chewing gum. He's the hardest motherfucker in Tekken. I mean, like, I love it. I love it. This is like how, you know, you're not gonna see, like, he's covered in scars and tats. Like, this guy's insane. And no person in Thailand looks like this. Actually, his introduction, is he gonna like drop down? Oh no, they're not. Sometimes.
Round 1.
Let me say something real quick. Sometimes when they introduce Fahkumram, this character, he's not just standing there. He literally gets airdropped in like some kind of like gigantic sealed metal crate, like some kind of secret weapon of Thailand, and then it just like opens and like air decompresses and he steps out and it's like, what the fuck? Is he like a genetic weapon from the Thai? And they just made the super Thai boxer? I don't know, it's crazy. But yeah, it's true.
KO.
Just lay off me, man.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, he's got all of Thailand's testosterone, exactly. Like, dude, this guy, there's nobody like this.
KO.
Oh shit, what happened? Oh, we're on a different map now.
Round
That's right.
3. Fight. KO.
Ah!
Round 4. Fight.
There you go. There you go. That's better.
Muszę wygrać w imię wszystkich Polaków.
Woof. Heihachi. Muay Thai, more like Thai. He's like the gestalt of all Thai boxers. Like they're all just combined into one dude. But a pretty good. I mean, what was the guy from Tekken? The previous Tekkens that was a Thai boxer. Oh, I can't remember his name. He's like a black dude. He had like tattoos of panther paws on his back. Bruce Irvin. Bruce Irvin. He was a pretty good character too. But they replaced him with the Fahkumram, which I think is it's more authentic. But the guy's a fucking
Round
beast.
1.
Yeah.
Fight.
Oh, bitch. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh, you motherfucker.
Round 2.
Heihachi's not white.
To robię dla swojego kraju.
Might as well try. He's white adjacent. Oh shit! Oh, he's making me pay.
Great.
I'm going to the police.
Round 3. Fight.
Ooh! Dude, nigga doesn't play! Oh, he ducked it.
You lose.
His outfit says he's from New York City.
Continue.
All right, let's try again. It's okay. I don't know how to play this character. I just like her. Old Japanese CEO beats up the Polish Prime Minister. Use your secret weapon, sexual harassment claim. All right, let's go, Heihachi. These load times, though. These load times. Okay, let's skip this.
Round 1. Fight.
Ooh. Oh.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
I knew that. I knew what you were doing. I know that one. I remember that shit. I used to play Heihachi. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. That's it. He got me. I went for broke too
Round
much.
3. Fight. Round 4. Fight.
I gotta do it. My last chance to finish him off.
No dobra.
He got me. Alright, I just wanted to try her out. I'm gonna switch characters, so I gotta start over. But I want to play some different people.
8.
So.
Game over.
Weak ass woman punch. Her hands are kind of small, so that probably explains it. All right, so let's do. I want to play. Let me see. Feng Wei. Somebody that I have some experience with. Or I could play King. I can play King. I could try to. It's been a while. Yeah, Shaheen might be the closest thing to an African. Let me see. I can play Brian Fury as well, I think. I don't like Eddie Gordo. He was like the first fucking super cheap character, although I think they may have balanced him a little bit more. Let's see, I like Asuka. I think that's a good character. Sigma ruled. Never commit to any women, only try them out. Her punches were merely a message for Heihachi. Yeah, she got the point across, right? What is it? When your enemy defeats you, you win. It's Justin Trudeau's saying. Okay. So I will do, or I could play Geese. Although Geese doesn't play, he doesn't play like a traditional character from Tekken, obviously. I'm really good with Kazuya. He's like one of my mains. Let's do people who played Eddie in Tekken 3 to invite it again. Let's do Feng Wei. Just go with the normal one, I think. I like Feng Wei. He was great in 5, because that's when, I think that was the first, it was either 5 or 6 when he first appeared. And I haven't played this guy in a while, but there are some things that I remember. You know how like shit comes back to you when you're playing these games? And especially the games like Tekken, where there's a lot of moves, you know. I believe that Nina's look is inspired by Kill Bill. Oh shit, oh shit, she's doing that. Oh.
KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight.
Fuck it, let's do it. I do not want to get married. Stay away from me. Stay away from me, you vixen. Feng is one of the best new characters. Yeah.
Get ready for the next battle.
He's great. He's great. The hard ass fucking kung fu guy. I like all of the, whenever there's a kung fu character in a game, I usually want to try them out. There are only a few exceptions. MGTOW Feng. He's trying to perfect that martial art, man. He's a monk. Or was, until they started hating on him. Oh, Lei Wulong. Speaking of, let's go. Keep valuing your virginity. Keep valuing your virginity, King. That's right. He reminds me of the kung fu guy that was known for his like physique. Ooh.
KO.
Oh, okay.
Round 2. Fight.
Get off me.
KO.
Catch these shoulders. Catch this shoulder.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, bro. Okay.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
Okay.
KO. You win.
There we go. Feng looks like he could fist fight with a gorilla and win. Love that everyone's an omniglot in Tekken since they all speak their own languages and understand each other. Yeah. Yeah, it's true, right? Like, what? For some reason, Lei Wulong speaks English, but Feng speaks, I think it's Mandarin. He doesn't talk much, but when he does, I think he speaks Mandarin. And there was like another Chinese, Wang Jinrei, who's not in this game. That was actually one of the, I like to play him, but I think he speaks Mandarin as well. Yeah, everybody speaks their own. And in Soul Calibur, which you thought they would do the same thing for, everybody speaks Japanese or English.
Fight.
Depending on what you do with this guy. I have a personal problem with Eddie Gordo, so... Oh, we got beef. Fucking move.
KO.
Yeah, get flipped.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, I remember this one. Wait. Hold up. It goes like this. Yes, that's right. Okay, hold on. That's boom. Boom. It must be the other kick I gotta do. Okay.
KO.
Oh, he took damage from hitting the wall. Step on his head.
Round 3. Fight.
Get out of here with that. Stop it. Capoeira ain't real. Some bullshit. It doesn't work. Dancing. Brazilians abandoned that a long time ago and the Gracies came.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
Oh my god, dude.
KO.
Hate that
You
shit.
win.
Like, he's too erratic. He's just all over the place. Fucking a tornado of legs. Even people playing him don't know what they're doing. You almost perfected. Yeah, I almost did. This is just CCP propaganda. This is what the CCP will tell you China going to Africa talking to politicians there is like. Yeah, this is just average Chinese man. Feng Wei is just your average Chinese guy. Okay, I'm gonna skip this. We know what it looks like. Let's go. Dude. How is he like bigger than Heihachi is like the same size as this nigga?
KO.
Get cross kicked.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, you sidestep, boxed my ear.
KO.
You like that? You like that?
Round 3. Fight.
Oh shit. 10-hit combo. Oh.
KO.
Yeah, he got me. That's alright. I thought I would try.
Fight.
They changed that. Like before it was like you did you could follow that up with something else, but they changed it. Uh-oh.
KO. You win.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, bitch. Okay, we're gonna try and beat her this time. See if we can do it. So here's another interesting thing. Do you guys know that Tekken has more than just Claudio as a JoJo reference, but Paul Phoenix is a JoJo reference. They call him Polnareff. They just called him Paul Phoenix when they made him into. That's why he has the hair like that. It's essentially inspired by Polnareff. And here's another thing that's interesting is that Heihachi, the voice actor for Heihachi Mishima, the original one, the original voice actor for Heihachi Mishima is also the same voice actor that did a voice for a character named Heihachi in an anime called Sakigake Otokojuku, which is basically like, I think it's called the Be a Man School. And it's like a super manly, like, anime that has a lot of... It's a shonen anime from the 80s, I think. And it's really long running. It's been going on, but for whatever reason, they never made an anime. They did for a short time. I think there's like 20-something episodes and a movie, but it never like continued from there, and it's pretty old. You've probably seen clips around the internet. There's like a great YouTube video about Japanese English, and it's like these guys are like, you know, they're speaking English in the video. Anyway, the principal of the school, his name is Heihachi Edajima, and the only thing he says is it's a man school, so it's all about like peak manliness, and like, you know, it's all about like helping these delinquent boys, you know, become like useful members of society or productive members of society by, you know, teaching them in business and all this other stuff. But it comes from like the ultra manly school, and the main character is this guy named Momotaro, who is sort of like named after this this legend, this fairy tale of a boy born in a peach or something like that. If I remember, I might be butchering the memory of it, but the principal of the school is named Heihachi, and the voice actor that did his voice is the same voice actor that did Heihachi's voice for Tekken. So and he even looked like him. He was a bald guy with a big mustache. He just didn't have the hair, but he was just purely bald. You should look him up. I think you've seen him around. Heihachi Edajima, I think his name is. Toxic Masculinity, the anime, yes. Oh, this bitch. Okay, all right. Well, it took you 10 hits to do the shit that I did with one.
KO.
Yeah, get these sweeps. All right, let's go, bitch. Now, cramps. I'm on my period. Sorry, lady, but you are obviously spoken for.
Round 2. Fight.
Get out of here. I'm not giving you a shit. Fucking look at the damage that this bitch does. Nope.
KO.
Nope. Get out of here. Step on your
Round 3.
ankles.
Fight.
Yep. You tried that shit with me? Nope.
KO.
Get out of here. I ain't playing.
Win.
Okay, I'm
Game
skipping that.
over.
Yeah, for her. Okay, so that was my thing. Way I'm remembering some shit with him, but very cool character. I can do one more, I think, one more playthrough. So I'm just gonna go. Let me see. I did Heihachi. Kind of like leaning towards either Kazuya or Lee Chaolan, who I think is really cool. Or King. I could do King. Who is based on this guy is inspired by an anime too. Was like was it called Jaguar Man or something like that? Do the bear? No, I don't know how to. I don't play him super well. Dragunov, Brian Fury, Tiger Mask. That's it. Thank you. Yes, Tiger Mask. Yeah, totally taken from that. I think there might even be like a Tiger Mask that you can put on him. Maybe not, because it's a Jaguar here, but you can tell, you know what they're going for. So King is the man though. Or I can just get in there with Kazuya, a real wrestler. Oh, I didn't know that. You guys got any preferences? Either Lee, King, Kazuya, King, Brian Fury, maybe. I like Kunimitsu. She was pretty good, actually. This character, I like how it evolved, but that was definitely a good choice. Zafina is a weird character I'm not crazy about. Or Geese, I mean, if you guys want. He's got the music and everything, too. Go for Lee for the memes. Okay, Lee it is. Okay, let me see. What do I have? So there's like, I think there's the old Lee Chaolan outfit from Tekken 2, bro. From Tekken 1. There's a lot of costumes here. I thought I gave him the tux. No, that was another one that I liked a lot, but let's just go with standard Lee. Kazuya reminds me of Virgil for some reason. I think it's the facial expression. I haven't played Lee in a while. But I do like, I remember some moves that are good basic standby, so. Excellent.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh yeah, that's right.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Oh right, the infinite kicks. I forgot about that. Infinite kick. It's not. It's actually not that great, but it can be pretty funny.
Fight.
Oh.
KO. You win.
楽しませてもらったよ。
Get ready for the next battle.
Noctis. At the gas station, the Hammerhead. I think that what's her name's in all of the guys from Final Fantasy 15 are hanging around here. Jack 7 looks like a character out of the Action Man series. And he's load times though. Lying on the ground. Yep, got it.
待たせたね。容赦しねえぞ。
Round 1. Fight.
Oh my god, stop it.
の野郎。ここだ。の野郎。耐えられるかな。
Oh, that didn't work.
Round 2. Fight.
No, you don't.
KO. Round 3. Fight. KO. Round 4.
That was like a the taunts. I forget what they are. Oh my god.
KO. You win.
楽しませてもらったよ。
Beat that emo's ass. I don't think America had Action Man. No. Did
Ready for the next
did anybody here play Final Fantasy 15? I never did. I was just curious if you guys, because it didn't look appealing to me, but I've heard good things. Like it's actually like kind of a pro friendship, a bro-off, a brotesque, brotastic. No, Action Man's not. I've never heard of it. I never played Final Fantasy 15 since I'm not gay. Okay, let's go, Leon. Speaking of gay, no, I don't know what the story with this character. This guy's Shota bait. That's what I think it is. This one,
Round 1.
Theo.
Fight.
I like his fighting style though. Okay, bitch.
KO.
Get snatched up.
Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight.
I just wanted to finish. We need a fighting game where you play as Robbie Rotten. Lazy Town X Tekken win. Heihachi, let's go, bitch. But anyway, Tekken 7 is still, I think it still holds up really well. I know everyone's on 8 right now. Maybe they've abandoned ship there. But I prefer, I don't like to play online that much. I did do it with Street Fighter 4, but let's go. Ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Infinite kick! Oh, that's right. He can like go into the stance from. Yeah, you thought you had a friend there, buddy. Okay, all right.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Okay, Heihachi. Oh boy. Oh, you're not done yet, are you?
Fight.
Oh shit. Okay, I gotta focus. I gotta focus.
Fight.
That was another one of his moves, that like really fast kick, that whip kick. Woo! B with the fucking flow, dude.
Fight.
No!
You lose.
口ほどにもないわ
Continue.
Oh no, I can't go out like that. I can't go out like that. Why isn't it working? My
Deal! Got a deal! What's there? What's time for that?
始めるとするか
Round 1.
all right.
Fight.
Oh shit! Unblockable.
KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight.
You win.
Time to go, bitch. Have to look that one up. Oh, Kasumi again. Okay. I'm gonna end it up after this. We're gonna wrap it up. If I'm able to, today's Friday, I might do, well, I probably won't be doing any more streams until next week, but I'm gonna definitely get into Street Fighter Cross Tekken and a Street Fighter game, either Alpha 3 or 4. I'm definitely gonna do both of those. I'm gonna skip
Round
this.
1.
Okay.
Fight.
I gotta wrap it up. I'm not gonna give her a chance to.
KO.
These too fabulous to be defeated by women. Skip this, skip this, skip this. Hi, Muhammad Delia. Welcome. Muxamid. Is that like a gender neutral Muhammad?
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, oh my god. Oh, I'm dead.
KO.
I'm dead.
Round 3. Fight.
Bitch!
Round 4. Fight.
Really?
You lose. Continue.
All right, I'm gonna give this one more shot. Lee is Sigma incarnate. I'm gonna give this one more shot. Yeah, there's no endings in the arcade mode. Like, you have to play the story mode for it, which I'm not really sure was a good move. I mean, like, sure, fighting game stories are just there to serve the game, and I'm okay with that. I don't need them to be
Round
deep.
1. Fight. Great. Round 2. Fight.
Stop that with the tigers.
KO.
Okay, I might just have to
Round
like
3.
take the L here.
Fight.
Come on.
Oh, really? Oh shit.
Great. You lose.
Okay, okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can swallow my pride on that one. I gotta go though. So, all right. Well, I gotta set up the show for later today. So thanks for joining me on this Melee May game of Tekken 7. I still think it's a solid game in the series. Probably the last one that I'll play until like maybe they, get back to basics. A new Tekken tag might be a good idea. Bring back a bunch of the old guys that you've abandoned. Just put a lot in there, but I don't know. So anyway, come on out of 10. Never be gay. I can't stay. I'm over. So I just gotta take the L. So anyway, with that out of the way, I hope you guys enjoyed me playing through some Tekken 7. I'll see you guys next week for more. Lat says Tekken 7 and Tekken Tag Tournament 2 are the only ones I own. Yeah, I don't have Tekken Tag 2. I don't know. I might get it, but I don't think I need to. I mean, like, I don't have anybody to play with Tekken 7 as it is. So, but I do enjoy it. So anyway, thanks guys for coming on the stream. If you like this video, please hit like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, hit the bell for notification, leave me a comment, let me know what you guys think about Tekken 7, and please share the video because sharing is caring. Thank you guys so much for coming on the show. Thank you for those who subscribed, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Long live Vivi.
With the glass ceiling broken, all the oppressed groups shall prosper, especially the most oppressed group of all, gamers.
I want people in the industry to be a little bit louder about people being mean to other people, and maybe say it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Maybe say we don't want you around if you're going to be a cunt.
Yeah.
And hateful. And that the games industry is diverse naturally. Not because anyone's making them be diverse, because the world is diverse, you stupid motherfucker. And if you have a problem with that, come fight me. Physically. Bitch.
Has anyone taken you up on that yet?
No, because they're all pussies.
Yep.
Down here, salt is a way of life.
Obviously, the environment down here is all salt. The ceiling's salt, the floor is salt, the walls are salt, and to an extent, the air is salt. And you breathe that in, and you can constantly taste the salt.